In this masterclass, we are going to discuss about how Maruti Suzuki moved from a mass market player to a premium player. 8 years ago, Maruti Suzuki faced a challenge. They found that the demand for their basic model of cars has been waning amongst the new age audience. When people wanted to buy a premium car as part of their upgradation, they eventually defected from Maruti and bought their premium cars from other brands. Basically, this is what happens if you're a Maruti customer, or I would say, if you're a new to car market, you usually end up buying a low model car from Maruti because they are known for all the low end variation, right? Price variation of the cars. And eventually after 2, 3, 4 years, if you want to upgrade to the premium, you would move on to other car brands. So this is one challenge for Maruti Suzuki. The next challenge was they also recognized there is a growing market for premium cars which Maruti Suzuki has not been addressing so far. So what they did is they launched Nexa, a premium car brand. So Nexa is a success for Maruti Suzuki. What happened to Maruti Suzuki after they have launched Nexa? Two things have happened. One is Maruti was able to capture the premium customers, the non-premium customers. Usually these premium customers, even though they were first-time car buyers, they bought cars from other premium brands. So they've got that fresh demand into their fold through Nexa. Number two, earlier we talked about customers, existing Maruti customers defecting to other premium brands, right? They were able to upsell their premium cars effectively to their existing customers. So this helped Maruti Suzuki gain their market share. Prior to that, prior to Nexa, they had 45% of market share, but eventually they saw that they were not able to grow beyond that 45% of market share. That was a problem which Maruti Suzuki faced. So I have understood three things from Maruti Suzuki's success in the premium car market. Number one, when Maruti Suzuki decided to enter into the premium segment, they haven't used their existing brand name to enter into the premium brand because Maruti Suzuki is strongly associated with low-end, low-priced cars. So they have introduced another brand name called Nexa for the premium segment. This is a clever move by knowing how consumer perception works. Number two, even though they have launched a new brand called Nexa, they did one thing very cleverly. They didn't launch Nexa as a standalone brand, even though it looks like a standalone brand. If you go and notice Nexa's communication strategy, you would notice Maruti Suzuki's endorsement to Nexa. It means in their website or in their stores, you would find Nexa and at the corner by Maruti Suzuki. The reason why they did this, Nexa is a new brand in the market, right? But Maruti Suzuki, being an established player, has some trust quotient. They wanted to utilize that trust quotient, effectively transfer that trust quotient to Nexa. So that's why they allowed Maruti Suzuki to endorse. It's called endorser brand strategy. Endorse Nexa. Number two, it's a good move, right? So this is a good brand architecture. Using your parent brand when it is an established parent brand has a lot of trust element attached to it. You utilize the parent brand when you launch other sub-brands. Number three, even when it comes to distribution, they have clearly demarcated. I mean, Nexa has different showrooms, right? Because Nexa caters to the premium segment, as we saw earlier. Means the perception has to be different in terms of colors, the look and feel of the showrooms, the sales team. So everything has to be different, right? And moreover, you have to avoid the channel conflict between the mass market and premium market. So the third good thing which they did is they cleverly demarcated the distribution and channel strategy between Maruti Suzuki and Nexa. So after launching Nexa, I mean, Maruti Suzuki was able to open up around 420, I guess, 420 Nexa showrooms in the last 7-8 years. And they have grown their revenue multifold using Nexa. I mean, this is a good case study as to how an established brand in one segment of the market enters into another segment of the market by creating a new brand and devising a whole marketing, brand communication and channel strategy, right?